Alright everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to do another reaction to another short horror film. But before we do that, you guys, if you have not checked out my reaction for Logan the Wolf, you guys have to check that one out. It is one of the best fan-made films I have ever seen, and there are so many reactions to it. If you guys have not seen mine though, definitely do check that out. I even myself enjoyed editing that video because I can just see, I can feel my own excitement, and I'm just excited as well as I'm editing the whole video. So if you guys haven't seen that, definitely recommend checking that out. Before you even jump onto this video, or before you continue this video, go back to that one on my channel and check it out. But in today's video, I just found this short horror film out, this channel actually, called Mr. Michael Squid. Okay, what we're gonna watch today is this horror film called the Chrysalis. Okay, and I have no idea what it's about, so I'm gonna jump into this, but I had to like look up the meaning of that word too, because I've never heard of that word. So apparently it's like what a caterpillar turns into before becoming a butterfly, right? So what it is before the cocoon, before it becomes a butterfly. I thought it was just like metamorphosis, but there's that word chrysalis in there. So I am definitely interested to see what this one's going to be about. Is it going to be related to a caterpillar or a butterfly, or is it just something else that's you know, related to that, to connect it to the word chrysalis? I'm not sure. But if you guys want to check this out on your own, you can go ahead and click on the link in the description down below this video if you want to. If not, you can go ahead and watch my reaction to this, and I can give you guys my thoughts right after the film. Also, if you guys have not seen my speed drawings, I've just uploaded these past 2 weeks that have passed, or I think it's just this week that has passed. I have uploaded a watercolor painting and a scratch art drawing. Okay, it's been such a long time, I think like since high school, that I've jumped into scratch art. So I just bought the paper, like a huge pack of scratch art paper, and I haven't touched it like since I bought it. So I finally just decided to pull one out, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna draw my car. I'm gonna draw my car for this scratch art, you know, and see how it turns out. And you know, I think it turned out pretty decent. Definitely needed more practice on it to smooth out my work a little more, but I was super excited to share that first one with you guys, you know, jumping back to scratch art once again. So if you guys have not checked that one out, I definitely do suggest you guys to check out that video as well. But today, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this one here. And once again, I'll give you guys my thoughts right after. Let's get scared. Oh, he knows something's wrong in that house.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, good to see you.
Adam, come on. Remember? I'm here to help out.
Adam! Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
No, it's so hard to hold on to things these days. It's so fuzzy.
That's okay. We'll figure out the fuzzy stuff together.
You should have short-term memory loss? Or?
Oh, where's my manners? Come in.
Ooh. Oh, that was excellent. You hear that about the screechy violins? I love that.
Have a
Okay, so
seat.
definitely related to the butterfly, caterpillar. You see that in there?
I'll get you some tea.
Yeah, sounds good.
Happy retirement.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So, how's life in the city? Yeah, with your job.
I mean, well, I took some time off to help out. Remember?
I brought you some tea.
Oh. Yeah, short-term memory loss.
It started with the little things. Passwords, birthdays, my keys. I lost my cell phone. And doctor's appointments. My medication. I couldn't find my car. I left the oven on.
Mom, it'll be okay. We'll figure this out.
Oh, Rick, thank you so much for coming. You always knew what to do in situations like this.
That's hard, man.
Actually, Mom, it's Adam. Remember?
Adam. Oh God, I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm going to bed now.
Wait, Mom. Your Donepezil. Don't forget it.
What would I do without you? Good night.
Oh, mix of emotions going on
Dear.
there. Like crying, nervous, then all of a sudden evil. Very monotone. Can I get rid of the captions there? Let's get rid of those captions there.
I'll make him fit.
Oh, she is losing it big time. What? Oh my God!
Mom?
What?
What are you doing, Go back to bed, Rick.
Oh my God. Looks like it's daytime right there. What is that? What's for dinner? I mean, what's for breakfast?
Mom, last night
We got rice.
you really scared me.
Come out of there.
What?
You heard me.
What are you talking about?
Don't play stupid with me. Come out of there. Come out.
Mom, you're scaring me. Christ. What?
Oh God.
Jesus.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah. That's scary, man. It just starts off with like confusion and like sudden like emotional bursts and all of that, like moody bursts, and then all of a sudden they just start to they just start to die down, and then eventually the person passes away.
Pupa.
Really sad. Oh my
It's time to
God.
bolt. Time to get out of that tired skin.
Jesus.
To herself and others. No, when I tell... No, she was in my room with a knife, and she... Well, I don't know. Nothing about this makes sense, okay?
Oh,
this is different.
My God.
I'm really scared.
She definitely tried to kill him, man.
Mom? Mom! Mom!
She up on the...
Mom!
She crawling up there? Oh! She's emerging from the darkness over there. Oh my God. Ooh.
Time to get into your cocoon, dear.
Oh my God, he's in there. Wow. How did she get him in there? Discovers fascinating new bug species. Newly discovered insects possibly parasitic, dangerous, warns CDC. Wow. That explains a lot. Right by Mr. Michael Squid. Good job, Mr. Michael Squid. This is very good. Alright, you guys, there you have it. That is the Chrysalis. Man, this film was definitely very relatable to a lot of people when it comes to the part with the elderly woman, with the mother, right, suffering from dementia and all these like these sudden random thoughts and statements that you know she was making throughout this story. I think that was like very relatable to a lot of us. You know, I've known people in my life suffering from that as well. Not a lot of people, but I have. You know, I see it with my grandma to an extent. It's not as severe. It's not severe very much actually, but she does to an extent, you know, forget a lot of things because, you know, due to age and you know, my grandpa was sort of there. Also, when I was a child, he passed away early. You know, he passed away when I was really young. You know, so I mean, it's just I've seen it happen to a couple people in my life, and it really is. It's saddening, man. It's heartbreaking. You know, seeing people really go through this kind of thing in real life as they're approaching older age or as they're already in older age. You know, so. But the whole concept of this, you know, this species, this like bug that this lady encountered, right? The elderly woman here. I'm not sure if that was related to her, you know, state of mind, to her mental state, or if it was not. If it was just a separate thing, and she was just suffering from dementia regardless of this new species that she found. But you know, either way, I mean, I can see that it also connected to it throughout the story. When it comes to like the what do you call it, like when it gets to like nighttime, you know, either, I mean, it's like they're both connected, right? She's suffering from this disease, but she found this new species as well that's kind of like, you know, double the worst, right? It's just like taking over her, and she's having really, really tragic moments of like, you know, where she forgets who she is. And now she's like, she's not even conscious anymore. She's trying to, you know, she gets to points where she's trying to kill her son, and this is all happening in the night. And of course, in daytime, we see her just kind of being polite, but then all of a sudden being aggressive, you know, just being really random, really sudden switch of moods there, you know, and then just forgetting things and randomly saying, "I'm thirsty, I'm tired, I need to go to bed now," you know. And so, I mean, the whole story here starts with her son, obviously taking some time off of work or school, I believe. And he's just coming over to help her out, you know, to take care of her. But sadly, when he comes in, you know, rings the doorbell and the mom opens the door, she doesn't recognize who he is, you know. And so from right there, I was already like, okay, this woman is clearly suffering from like short-term memory loss or something. But of course, it turns out it's dementia, right? That's what she has. But yeah, she doesn't recognize who she is. And so throughout the film here, you know, we get this interaction between them. And again, she's just randomly saying a lot of things that are just, they're related to this disease. She's just forgetting. I mean, she talks about it though. There's one thing that kind of caught me there, where at a certain moment she's talking to her son and she mentions all the things that she was forgetting when this started. So she's very much aware that she has this going on, because she's stating like it started with her keys. Then like just certain things that she was like starting to forget little by little. And then later it just developed and she just couldn't recognize her son at some point. But then, as she's telling this, she just randomly says, oh, she calls him by the wrong name, right? And then he's like, oh, wait, like my name's Adam, I think it was Adam, right? I think I'm having short-term memory loss now. So she, obviously she confuses his name. And so clearly the son realizes at that point she's not doing well at all. And so when it comes to the nighttime is where she just kind of becomes this like really distorted, this really, disturbing thing. I don't know what she is. She's like a bug or something. And yeah, I mean, well, at the end it explains it all, but it just, I didn't know what she was in the beginning. I was just like, what's happening to her? It was really strange what was happening to her at night. And so when the lights are off, we see her son like looking at her, and we get this really terrifying shot of her face, and it's super distorted. And I mean, I can tell it was like the editing and all that, but it was really well done. I mean, just it looked really scary. And then all of a sudden, we just get like the part where the son turns on the lights, and then she's back to normal, and she just all of a sudden is like, "Oh, what are you doing? Go back to bed," And she like just walks away so randomly, like if nothing happened, And then like all of this is just, I think at that point it's just dementia related, right? She just kind of walks back into the room, and the son's just like, what the heck what just happened here, And then again, right, it happens again where it gets worse, where now she's actually coming into his room and like holding a knife, about to kill him, and then she's got this ugly look again on her face, and her son just kind of like turns on the light again, and she's back to herself. So this happens about twice in the film here, and then she just runs off, and like again, like nothing happened. So all this was just like, it was very disturbing, but it was also more like sad than scary. I mean, it was scary, but it was more sad because I can see that this woman was just suffering from like a really bad disease that she developed, like, with her mental health, with dementia, but at the same time with aging, but at the same time, like this new bug that she found, this species, right? Totally changed her life to a really bad type of life. It definitely affected her. It got into her or took over her life. I don't know. I mean, this was just really sad to think about when we finally get to the end of this film, and the son, he's hearing her up in the attic, and he goes up there, and she's got this large cocoon just hanging from the ceiling, and somehow she manages to get him in that cocoon, which was that was disturbing. I mean, just as soon as he gets up there, she just emerges out of the dark behind him. We get this really like kind of blurry off focus shot in the background, and she's coming, and I'm just like, that was really, really scary. And then eventually she approaches him, and now she's got like all these multiple eyes in her face, almost like a spider, as she's approaching him. And then eventually she somehow, it just cuts to him in the cocoon, right? After she says, get in the cocoon or something like that. So, I mean, that was very, very disturbing, man. And I think that was really well done as well. I mean, I really did feel the horror element of this, and just like the sad part of this. I mean, even just the thought about like this woman, that was once his healthy mom, right? As we see him calling her mom all the time. Who knows if he's her biological son, but I mean, highly likely, right? Because you can tell by generally how scared he is of her reactions. I mean, was one of the scary elements of this film, was just her behavior, and then his reactions to that. It's like how he was seeing that she was acting. And by the way, like the performance of both actors was just spot on. I mean, especially the lady's performance, she was really like convincing as a like, dementia type of patient, a person with dementia. She really, really did, submerge into the role there. I mean, she really did a great job. And I mean, the son as well. I mean, his acting was very subtle, but at the same time, he was good. He seemed very relaxed. You know, he wasn't trying too hard to act a specific way. I really liked how calm he was during the entire, like, almost every scene in the film. So the performances were great. I mean, nothing bad to say about that. You know, and I can tell, like, some of the effects, you know, they weren't really like high budgeted, but it's all right. I mean, I still really like this, and I love the message behind all of this too. A lot of people just thought about, like, family, people from their family, you know, and just kind of saying, like, man, this is, I mean, I did. When I was watching this, I was just like, I was thinking about my grandma primarily, because my grandma, she's 83, I believe now, and you know, from time to time, she doesn't forget anybody, right? From time to time, if she doesn't see anybody for a long time, she has trouble recognizing who they are, but it's very rare when that happens. Mostly she just forgets to shut things off, you know, like she leaves the water running sometimes, or she'll leave the light on, or she'll go to the bathroom without closing the door, you know, and like she'll like change from one mood to another. Like, she's really happy and saying all these like really blessing words, and then like when she's by herself, she's just like cussing everybody out. She's just angry. She is like a whole nother person, you know. And like, you know, my mom primarily tells me all these things, but she would hear her saying all of these things, and I'm just kind of like, man, that's really sad, you know, because I'm just like, you know, at the end of the day, she's an older person now, so like she's just kind of, I mean, you can't take things personal either anymore, because now she probably has no idea what she's saying sometimes anymore, and it's just best to let it slide and move on. But I mean, it's just really hard. It's really hard, man. It's really sad, and I think, again, that was one of the scary parts of this story here. This character suffering from that disease, and well, you know, of course, being taken over by this bug that she discovered, right? At the end, we just get this like shot where it's filming a newspaper in the wall there, and you know, it shows her discovery. And right there in that shot, man, it was just really sad seeing how healthy she looks and how sane she looks, and now like she's just totally out of it, you know. It's really, really sad, man. And so again, I think both the dementia and this bug were connected to that, to her behavior, and of course, I mean, just all the supernatural stuff that was happening now was now outside of the dementia, where like she was seeing the cocoon and her son was literally in the cocoon. I mean, that could have probably all been in her head, but I mean, it was physically happening to the son too. So yeah, I mean, that was all really, really scary as well. It kind of reminded me of The Fly a little bit. You guys ever seen The Fly? I think it's the 1989 version, or 1990, something like that. You know, the one that starred Jeff Goldblum, right? That one was really, really good film. So this story definitely reminded me of that, you know. Very, very well interpreted story, you guys. Thank you so much for you know, doing this for us as viewers. I really, really did enjoy myself here. I mean, I thought this was all well filmed, all well acted, and the story was just very original. So I really, really did enjoy myself. And I'm definitely going to subscribe to this channel. I really had a good time watching this, and I definitely look forward to checking out more of this content. If you guys enjoyed watching this with me, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Make sure to share the video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe on the bottom there. And if you have not, make sure to do so, okay? Because I know I got lots of views sometimes on these videos, and I'm like, where are the subscribers? Let's go, you guys. Come on, let's get subscribing on this channel, you guys, so that way you can watch more of my content here. Because I'm really happy to do this, and I'm just happy to do this for you guys as well. So if you guys have a suggestion to make, you guys know, for those of you who have been watching, just leave a comment down below. Suggest a certain film or something that you've seen that stood out to you. If you want me to react to it, let me know, and I will surely do that for you. So in the end, you guys, I had fun watching this. Let me know what you guys thought down below, and I'll catch you on the next reaction. Alright guys, peace.